Hello, everyone.
Good morning, guys. I had to make sure we were recording. And action. And
Scene.
yeah, welcome back to Dreaming with Drifters. Hoping everyone has had a good start to their Tuesday today. It's been a slow start for us, but we're finally getting motivated up and around. The sun is out shining, and I tell you what, the view is looking better and better every day.
It's beautiful today.
And the mountains look good as well. You like that? You like that?
We have some flowers blooming. Some little wallflowers and
Look,
stuff.
we also have these things right here that are starting to pop up everywhere, and I have no idea what they are.
They look like umbrellas.
Little
Palm trees.
umbrellas or little palm trees. We'll show you guys in just a minute what that looks like.
We showed them this before
Mm.
last spring, I think.
It's been a year. I have forgotten. I promise you, that conversation was too many conversations ago. Oh, man.
Itches.
Well, you know what they say if your nose is itching? You got allergies. Oh, full of jokes today, right?
He's full of something today.
Yeah. My eyes are blue, but she's saying they're brown because I'm full of brown love. There are a couple things I wanted to address today. And first thing that I would like to say today is Lyssa actually ended yesterday's video on Dreaming with Drifters with a question. She asked you guys if there was one single thing that you could teach everybody in the world, what would it be? There were so many amazing answers.
So first off, thank you for answering the question.
Yeah.
I loved everybody's response. And
Go ahead.
it was fun to see everybody's different perspective of that question and what they would teach everybody. And I promised you guys I would give you my answer. I'm sorry, guys. The sun is making my eye water kind of bad at this second.
Really?
Like it burns.
And the sun is behind us.
I know.
It's bright. It's a really bright day out today. The sun is shining. I'm liking it. I know I'm gonna get
Is my makeup running?
Gonna get a lot of stuff done. No, but your eye is watering decently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't cry, baby. It's okay.
I got sensitive eyes, guys.
I know the thought of getting ready to answer the deep question just brought such a sensitive soul to tears.
Well, my response is real simple, guys, and that is to believe in yourself.
That's
That
a
is
good
it.
answer.
I mean, it's a wonderful feeling to have your family and people support you in your decisions and your choices. But it really, really means more when you believe in yourself.
Yeah. Having conviction for yourself is definitely much more fulfilling and much more of a deeper feeling, in my opinion, also.
That's right.
Than having somebody else believe in you. Because even so, here's something that goes hand in hand in that. If you don't believe in yourself, but there are other people who believe in you, it's really hard to get it going and hard to find it to be true. But if you do believe in yourself and no one else believes in you, it still doesn't matter because you have that belief in yourself and you're still
Right.
going to be able to get it done. So I like that.
Thanks.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
I know on the thumbnail, you guys are probably wondering, what is it with these portable power banks? Well, let me tell you. When we decided to move and leave Florida and come to Arkansas, it was not our first thought to be off grid, because in Florida we were also wanting to be off grid on the end game anyway. But coming up here and putting ourselves in a position to where we get to start off grid, it actually it kind of put the pressure on us to make a decision. You're going to spend more money right away in gasoline and on that generator and oil and doing stuff like that, or you're going to start finding ulterior ways to be able to have energy.
Yeah.
And for us, it started when we created our YouTube channel back last year, and the very first collaboration or sponsorship that we ever had, I believe, was the EcoFlow. And when we found that, it was basically an energy source that we didn't have to use the generator, or the gas for. We were able to use solar panels, and the solar panels harnessing the sun's energy would be able to slowly charge them back up. And now we have another energy source that we can use that we don't have to put gas into it. And now I think our count is up to 7. We have 7 uh, portable power banks, or solar generators, if you would call them. And guys, all 7 of those, we have solar panels for each and every one of them. And even, and I do still have a sponsorship video that we're working on, where a company sent us an inverter and a charge controller and a battery and stuff like that, so we can start the permanent solar solution. But until we get enough of those panels built up and enough batteries built up and stuff like that, these portable power banks are really saving the day. Mm-hmm. And I say that to say this, because there's a lot of YouTube channels that are only doing sponsorships for, just because of whatever money they can gain off of these sponsorships. And while, yes, I would say on probably 75% of the sponsorships we do gain monetary value off of that. There are, some of them that we don't get paid for, and we're accepting these sponsorships for the items themselves, because it's making our lives easier, and it's aiding us on our quest for being off-grid and living a off-grid life. It's helping us become off-grid and use the solar energy, right? The sun's energy. For example, we just had the D.W.D video come out. If you guys haven't seen our D.W.D sponsorship, it's the biggest portable power bank we have by far. 3,000 watts continuous and up to 6,000 surge, and it has that 30 amp plug-in. We can plug right into it. We also have a really big EcoFlow unit. I believe it's like 2,800 watts or something like that, and it's going to be, mainly for the Schaus until we can get other stuff going on for that. We also have a portable power bank made by Opus that is in the kids' bedroom that's running the kids. We have another portable power bank made by EBL that is running the computer and internet area. We also have the small EcoFlow River 2 Pro that is kind of, we just use that because it's the lightest one and it's still pretty powerful. And we use that and the Vitomin Flash Speed 1500 for like our back and forth, like yesterday, for example. We took the computer up to get worked on, and so far the computer is still charging, but it's been intermittent anyway. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. So we'll either know if it's fixed because it'll be working, or it will not. But the point of that was saying, like, we took the Vitomin up to the gate yesterday so that the technician could work on it, so he didn't have to drive back here. So I said all that to say this. Our goal is to be self-sufficient as far as our power, and that means harnessing the sun's energy. And we're going to do that one way or the other. And if we have to accept every sponsorship that deems fit for us, and we have a portable power station at every outlet that we can plug in, I'm going to do it, because it's amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They're helping us out, and these sponsorships are going to be able to start benefiting you guys as well, because we're going to start being able to give some away. And
that's exciting.
Yes, and not only the portable power stations, but we're getting ready to do a sponsorship on a water purifier. And the water purifier company that we're working with has agreed to give one away to one of you guys. Unfortunately, it does have to be in the United States or Canada. They're not willing to ship it overseas, so that's unfortunate. And the Vitomin Flash Speed 1500 was also going to do a giveaway for you guys, but I won't lie, I dropped the ball on that one. I had so much stuff going on, trying to get stuff done and this and that. I forgot to get the video up and going. It was going to be back during the Super Bowl time. But we are going to be having some giveaways going and stuff like that. That's going to be pretty cool. So keep your eye out on Drifting Jimmers 5 for the next giveaway.
So that was a lot of technical stuff from Michael about
the portable power banks.
the portable power banks and stuff.
Well, I said all that
I,
because we're going to be doing a sponsorship here soon on Dreaming with Drifters with a portable power bank and some more solar panels.
yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off as I'm so good at doing.
No, it's gone now.
Squirrel! You got to hang on to those moments. You said that was so much technical stuff from me with the portable power banks, and you were going to say...
Oh, for me, on a more spiritual aspect of things, when we decided to do all this, I personally asked Divine, and guys, when I say Divine or the universe, I'm talking about God, okay, guys? Um, you know, if this is the path that me and my family are supposed to take, I know that you will provide, the resources, the opportunities, and everything that is that is needed for our family to make this happen. You will, and he has. So, as he says, I know we're supposed to go solar, and if solar banks, power banks, and stuff is how we do it, then I accept that.
and the same way with us doing so many e-bike sponsorships, right? We have like five or six e-bikes, and I feel that's the same way, right? We're actually going to be raffling off and giving away an e-bike at the meetup that we're going to be doing. So I'm trying to get in good with these e-bike companies that they're going to want to just keep giving me e-bikes so that I can give an e-bike away. Lyssa and I seen a group of what was it? I want to say it was not the Amish, because the Amish doesn't use electricity. The Mennonites. Remember we seen them on their e-bikes?
Mm-hmm.
Remember we seen a group of Mennonites,
cool.
and they were riding their bikes, and they had some carts, and a couple of them had e-bikes, and they were way far ahead of the other couple who were on the regular bikes.
I think bikes and e-bikes are could be used as the new form of a horse, you know what I mean, to get to place to place if you don't have a vehicle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
My opinion.
I mean, and also, once we get so many of them, let's say some of our friends need a boost, so maybe some of you guys who are trying to go off-grid need a boost. Maybe like our friends Gary and Mary over at Junk to Gems Homestead. When right now they are on grid at their place that they're at, because our friend Drew from over at Drew's Lens and Drew's Lens Reacts is letting them stay on their property. But when they get their property, maybe they might be off grid for a while, or who knows, maybe they might need a portable power bank, so we can lend one to them or something like that.
It's always just nice to have them, and if the opportunity arises, for us, when it comes to that, we're more than likely going to do it.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense for what we're trying to do for us and how we can attain that.
Right. For me, guys, dreamers, listen to this. I know this may sound kind of cliche, but I really feel that I live by this saying. As I prosper, those around me prosper. So as I gain things in monetary value, or even in mental knowledge, learning something new on YouTube, or a new way, or even my time, as mine grows, I want the people around me to grow, and that includes you as well. Not just our friends in the immediate family, or here in Arkansas, or our friends in Oklahoma, or in Mississippi, or in Tennessee, or even the close knits. I mean everybody around me, everybody who is connected to me. I want everybody to be on that same upper positive wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing well, everybody around me, I want them to do well also. So I don't know. I'm getting hype. Could be the caffeine.
Probably the caffeine. I only had one of those.
It's my second.
Yeah. But apparently Michael wanted to answer some questions about that, I guess, right? Just
what about the portable power banks?
or bring them to what we're thinking and what our mind frame is.
I just wanted to point that out because I have had quite a few people comment about why, you know, we're doing so many sponsorship videos, and they were wondering why it's always e-bikes and portable power banks and, you know, different things like that. I've even had some people send emails and and straight up be like, hey, we don't want to see this stuff, you know. And I know, just let it go and just sweep it under the rug and things like that. But if they're having that thought, there must be someone else having that thought. So before anybody else could, I'm trying to stop something from happening. I'm trying to go ahead and nip it in the bud. Maybe someone else wants to reach out, and before I let that person even have the opportunity to get under my skin, let's go ahead and I'll just tell everybody. I'm telling all. Hey, we're filming our lives. We're not keeping anything back from you guys. We don't have any secrets. If there have things are being pointed out, and this is just our life. We're living our life. This is our vlog
that's one
channel.
thing I want to say. We've also had people tell us about what we've said about things like that, like this is our live, and like, so why don't we do this on camera, and why this and why that. You guys. Listen, the past is not now. So if we don't feel the need to explain our past to you guys, then I think that's our choice. And it's the past. You know what I mean? And so we weren't the people in that past timeline.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
And the past is what helped us make us who we are today. But what I'm saying is like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's all jumbled up in here.
Get it out. Just spit it out.
I don't know. It's all jumbled up.
Well, the past makes you grow into the person who you are today, and the people we are today are not the people who we were last year or the person we were a year before that. You know, I've been seeing a meme going around the internet, and I'm just squirreled off here, and it doesn't have anything to do
squirreled off on
with
what
anything,
I was talking about.
But it kind of does. And it said, if you're better off 4 years now, if you're better off than you were 4 years ago, if you're better off now than you were, there we go. If you're better off now than you were 4 years ago, you might be something. And it was kind of derogatory. So I'm not going to say what it was, but it's basically downing you know, like illegal aliens, you know what I'm saying? People that are coming to the country illegally. But that ain't true. Just and that feeds off into some political crap that I don't want to feed into, because I'm not with the political mumbo jumbo.
Right, I think that's why, but like what I was saying, I got lost because the divine was like, no, we're not going.
But
there.
what I was going, where I'm going with that is, we are in 100% better position than we were 4 years ago.
Absolutely.
You know, even though 4 years ago we had a 2,000 square foot home, I had a nice big truck. Lissa had her own vehicle. We're here and there doing our own things, living life.
We were different people back then.
Right, and that's what and that's what I was getting at. You know,
And
you're always going to learn things. You're always going to change, and you're always going to be a different person than what you were before, what you were last week.
Right, and the beauty of it is that we learn from our past selves.
Right.
You know what I mean? You always grow.
So while we're learning and while we're growing, and if I found a way to be able to not only help us achieve our goals by being solar, but if I can help us go solar and make some dollars and be able to give some back to you guys and be able to help them push their product, it's a win-win-win-win. And I just want to know one question. When?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that one word haunts me every night when I go to bed. It's the one word that pops in my head every night. It's like, it's the last word I hear every night before I go to bed. When?
Stay off the comment section before sleep.
It's like my guides think that it's funny and they whisper in my ear. When? I'm sorry, guys. It's just been a morning for me.
Are you ready to get to work? We're going to sit here and ramble on with you guys until there is no stopping. I'm just, you know
no,
what?
let's talk about the incinerator toilet.
Oh, that's right. Dang, we done. Come back, guys. Come back. We're gone. We are gone. That's right. Incinerator toilet. Lots of questions and lots of pointers and good tips and good suggestions about the septic system.
Right.
There will be no septic for the house or for the home that we are building. No septic per se. We will have no black water. Our sewage or our black water will be incinerator toilet.
Right.
It will be incinerated. It will be turned into ash.
Right.
That's gonna be our plan. We're going to be adding an incinerator toilet onto the kids' side of the house, and in our side that we're going to be building, we will have an incinerator toilet in that bathroom as well.
And guys, it's okay. We've done a lot of research,
Yep.
And everybody has their own opinions about the toilet situation and which way to go. All right. Please understand that this is our decision that we're going to do the incinerator toilet. Okay.
We're not only doing it because we feel like it's a cheaper option, because in the long run, it may or may not be a cheaper option. You know what I'm saying? Because those incinerator toilets are fairly expensive. You know,
Okay.
I've seen them up to around like the $2,500 range. However, it will be very expensive to dig also. And the bigger point of that is we're trying to not only save water, but also
Terry, not to waste us so much water.
right, not to waste so much water, but we're also going to be able to do just that little 0.1% helping Mother Earth.
It's a little thing. It's little, but
well, and we're also going to be trying to reclaim our gray water that eventually we'll have from our sinks and our bathtubs.
yeah, you guys, we got
And
lots
that will
of plans
go,
for
you
the
know,
future
yeah.
home to be
We got-
truly.
We got some things
You
in the
know.
brain.
So it's just little steps getting there, and we'll get there.
I wish you'd quit
eventually.
just talking about it and just do it.
Yeah, I know. We just talk all the time.
When?
When?
Keep in mind, Drifting with Dreamers, this is our talk channel, our vlog channel. All we're going to do here is talk. And
you might get lucky and see a little bit of work or action, but
the only time that we're going to do some work or some action is if the morning that we're ready to come out here, I get a wild hair up my what's happening and say, this is what we're doing today. Or there are the smallest percentage of a time that I feel like I'm talked out. And there's not much to say.
Hardly never, guys.
But when I feel like that, we will go to action. When I have nothing else to say, I got plenty more to do. I'm going to let you guys go on that note. I love y'all. Lyssa, you got something to ask them today?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember what the question is?
No, you had to remind me.
Oh, my queen.
I'm being forgetful right now. I told you my mind just got wiped blank.
The question was something about holding back.
Oh, was it? What is something that has held you back in life?
What are you holding on to that's holding you back in life?
There you go, guys.
The question for the day. What are you holding on to in life that is holding you back in life?
I'm going to come back to earth now and try to ground, you know. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.
Back to work, Lyssa. Back to work.
You get back to work, Michael.